Hit it. Hey guys, Wheezy75 here, and today I have some very great news, and I know it's a little late, but it's still gonna be helpful. Okay, so sorry for not updating. I actually had trouble with a few classes myself, but yeah, today we're gonna be doing something very special. So basically, what happened on Tuesday, June 10th of this year, I actually received a very interesting email. As a matter of fact, the email basically said that in Los Angeles and New York, apparently we're gonna be doing the whole East Coast West Coast rap battle or something again. But anyways, yeah, HATSUNE MIKU is coming back to the United States. Yes! And if you guys don't know what the United States is, well, right there's the flag. Just to tell you guys where it is from. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. And on Friday, June 13th, you guys are not gonna believe this. Mexico beat 1-0 against Cameroon. And before that happened, before Peralta made that goal, I actually managed to buy tickets. And for you people who think I'm just joking around, suck it. Yep, I got my ticket. Yeah, and it's crazy. I actually bought these while I was still in school. Yeah, I actually used my teacher's computer. So yeah, thank you, Senor A-Sensei. Yeah, just a big shout out to him. And also, here's another thing that I noticed. According to the email, they say that the US actually won in having the biggest fan base according to mikubook.com. So yeah, that actually means that the biggest fan base isn't Japan. It's actually the United States. So pretty much all we need now is an awesome lawyer, a a big massive petition, like a few hundred signatures, few thousand, give or take, and a kawaii mariachi outfit, and we can make Miku officially the first Mexican-American Vocaloid. And I'm basing this off of the same reason why they called Bill Clinton the first African-American president. A few terms before we actually had an African-American president. But enough of politics. Today we are gonna answer logistic problems, and the question is, how do you get to the Miku Expo? Because if you're like some people, you have the ticket, but you can't get there. Like maybe you have the money, maybe you have a bank account, maybe you can get it, but you just can't get to the place. So yeah, this is where I help solve that problem. Basically, first question you gotta answer: how are you gonna get to Los Angeles? And for the people who may not know where it is, Los Angeles is a coastal metropolitan city, which was actually founded not by the United States, but it was actually founded by the Spaniards. It was meant to be a colony near the Pacific Ocean. So yeah, that is just something I just want to put out there. So yeah, it would actually help if you knew Spanish, so you can get around in case you get lost there. But the way to get to Los Angeles is via bus, plane, boat, train, car. Yeah, you can actually get there in a variety of ways, but if I had to exclude one method, it would have to be avoiding cars. Like, seriously, don't get in the car. If you're gonna road trip it, do not get in a van, alright? And because Los Angeles is one of the most congested cities in the continental US. And I'm pretty sure that goes for New York as well. And it gets very congested on the weekends, like seriously. Every time I go to work with my dad, it's like, holy crap, we're never gonna get there. So yeah, if I had any recommendations, I would say use transit systems like plane, train, and Greyhound. So yeah, those are ones you can get. And unless you have relatives who live there, or you have then if you do have relatives that live in Los Angeles, then I say, good for you. And if you're a rich person who has a private limo, I say, good for you, you beep. So yeah, that's one thing I'll say. And also, so pretty much, if you're going by plane, you're gonna get to LAX most likely. And if you go by bus or train, you'll most likely end up you'll most likely end up going there on the getting there to Union Station. Now, I highly stress this. I highly stress the Los Angeles Union Station as being the main checkpoint, because it converges with all other methods of transportation, and it's actually a cultural point. You know, it's like right next door to the Placita Olvera. Also, another fact I forgot to mention, uh, since Los Angeles used to be a Spanish colony, it was actually called El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora de los Ángeles, and obviously giving a big reference to the Virgin Mary. So yeah, it is a very Los Angeles is very Hispanic influenced. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So okay, so we're in Union Station, and the next question is what method you should take. How do you get from Union Station over to to the Nokia Theater, which is where the concert will take place? And it's actually quite simple, really. There's not a lot. There's not much to debate, actually. In fact, there are three methods that I would use. Method one is taxi, which in the end may not be the best way to get there. Second, would be would pretty much be the metro system. Now, basically, the lines you would have to take if you're using metro, specifically bus, would be the red or purple lines, and then converging over to the blue line. And the third system. Now, this is what I would call the chafa method, but you know, it'll work. The third method is using these. Yes, yes, walking. People have done it before, and it's actually useful. So basically, you would have to go from the station, walking all the way southwest through Hill Street, and then you'll take a left on Flower, and right on 11th, and it pretty much all adds up to 3.2 miles, or 5.1 kilometers, if you feel metrically inclined. So yeah, and the reason why I actually plan on walking instead of going on other metro systems is because I'm actually gonna be, this is crazy, but I'm actually gonna be carrying a sign that says Miku or bust. You know, just to add like because let's face it, I mean, Vocaloid actually has a massive influence in the United States, believe it or not. So yeah, just to show, and also just to upset some of the believers. You know, that's just that. Alright, so we already addressed how to get there. Now, here's a few questions that might as well come up. Is Los Angeles safe? Well, it pretty much depends on your definition of safe. Because, you know, I mean, there's a lot of bad rap in Los Angeles saying that it's a bad city, it's deteriorating, or whatever the crap. And pretty much, I'm just gonna give you 3 facts right here that'll make you rethink this. One is that, you know, is that all cities have gangs, or at least all major ones. It goes for New York, it goes for Mexico City, it goes for Rio de Janeiro, it even goes for Tokyo, and that place is considered the safest place to be. Like seriously, Tokyo has a Yakuza, so you know, so it doesn't really make Los Angeles that type of special. The only thing that makes Los Angeles special is because it is the pop culture capital of the world. So next, some of the myths that they give about Los Angeles are actually pretty overblown. You guys have heard of the show on Fox called Gang Related. Some of the stuff they show is pretty factual. Like for example, gangs are inherited. However, some of the other stuff is practically overblown. You know, like for every 4 guys that get killed in the show, it's really just 1.5 guys that get killed. And half of the people who you think might be gang members are actually just wannabe posers, which we call cholos. Or just Justin Bieber. You know? So, you know. Not that much. And the third one, what are you gonna wear? And you guys can go ahead and write in the comments about that. What am I talking about? Anyways, so pretty much, what I'd recommend is light clothing, you know, or something that you can wear on a very hot day, because Los Angeles gets steaming hot in certain days, man. Like, seriously, it is like unbearable sometimes during the day. So you might want to wear something that you might want to wear on a hot day. And also prepare for rain, because October tends to be the rainy season in Los Angeles. So you might want to bring a coat or an umbrella or something that'll keep you nice and dry. Oh, and also, this is the third one, and it may not be like, and it's probably a no-brainer, but it's basically, do not wear NFL, MLB, or NBA, or football, baseball, or basketball, jerseys or uniforms. But that's pretty much a no-brainer, you know? I mean, but seriously, I cannot stress this enough, though, because, you know, there's a lot of people that get, like, beat up just because they're wearing that, but, however, there are a few exceptions to the rule. I only said, NFL, MLB, or NBA. I never said, MLS, or any other soccer jerseys. Soccer jerseys and other sports are pretty much get the clear. So yeah, in fact, I actually plan on maybe wearing my Mexico jersey, you know, depending if that's the one clean item I can find, or if I can wear something a little bit better than this. You know, a little something. You know, I might be wearing this, you know, Miku colors, but, you know, who knows? So yeah, that's pretty much it. To sum up, meet at Union Station. Union Station will be your main destination before going to Nokia Theater. Also, if you do feel like you may need to take a few safety precautions, don't really, but the most you can probably do is go in a group and stay organized, because let's face it, I mean, you know, safety in numbers. And also dress accordingly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I feel like following these tips that I give you will actually help you enjoy not just the concert, but also enjoy Los Angeles as a whole. Because seriously, and who knows, maybe we'll get to see Rin and Len run over Justin Bieber on a road roller. Oh my god. Like, seriously. Get run over Justin Bieber. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. And yeah, tell me in the comment section if this information was helpful. And also, you can probably tell me how you plan on getting there. You know? Because let's face it, this is all about the journey. And it's all about the concert. So yeah, I hope this information was useful for you. And until then, I hope you subscribe for more videos. And also, what video suggestions do you think I should cover? Because yeah, I do plan on doing other otaku stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the concert. I got my ticket. This has been Wheezy75 saying, thank you for being smart. Sayonara. Alright. Nope. Alright. Now if you excuse me, I gotta